The one time, it's the family bloodline.
Hello, 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 everybody.
What's good, family?
What's good, fam?
Oh, captions are auto-generated. Yeah, he back. He's back. For his soundboard and whatnot.
Okay. Well,
There it is.
welcome back, good people.
There it is.
Well, all right. How was y'all week?
Good week, good week.
What made it a good
I
week?
can't hear you, Jig.
Made it a good week.
Oh, he just got a lag. It's on her.
Yeah. So you asked how was mine?
So you asked how was mine?
I've lost track of days. That's how my week is so far.
I've lost track of. That's how my week
I'm
is
just
so far.
trying to be
I'm
alive.
just existing,
And it's a great day and age.
trying to be alive.
So that's where I am right now.
So
Truth be
that's
told,
where
it
I
ain't
am.
been good, it ain't been bad. It's just been
It
even
ain't
and
been good. It
confusing.
ain't been bad. Even if it's bad.
What about you, Pedro?
What about you?
Been a decent week. Can't complain about nothing. Other than, what I'm saying, having to work 7 straight days, but in 12-hour shifts, check gonna be decent, but hey, them hours,
Yeah.
they take a toll on the body. So outside of
I
that,
mean,
been a good week.
you can never be mad at the money, though. I tell you that.
Right.
No, buddy, but it showed what
Right.
boy down though.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
Man, why what
Uh-oh.
about you?
What about you?
My week has been it's been good. I can't even, it was we didn't have work Monday, so that was cool. I was off Monday for President's Day. You know, yeah, we had slave on the day off, and we had we was I was I don't even remember what I did Monday. I was chilling. Um, then I went back to work this week, and it's almost graduation time again. So I was busy with my students, getting graduation stuff done, getting stuff done so they can get on up out of there. It's becoming very real around the university. So,
So how often do y'all have classes come in and graduate?
So how do
uh,
y'all have classes come in and graduate?
they are there every 2 years. So they spend 2 years at our facility and then they graduate.
Oh,
It's their last two. They do third and fourth year at my facility. They do first and second year in Kirksville, Missouri, at that facility. And they do their undergrad wherever they do their undergrad and stuff at. So
for a minute.
Yeah, and you
Don't
get
like that.
connected and you build bonds with people and then they leave you. It's the most toxic relationship.
But do y'all, since y'all are in a
But do
same
y'all,
field,
since y'all are in the
do
same,
y'all ever see them again? Do they ever?
They come back. Some of them come
do
back
y'all
and
ever see them
visit
ever?
and yeah. Some of them even be like, "Hey, when I leave, I got a job for you." Try to get you to come. They try to poach you, but
Oh,
you
for
gotta
real?
make sure that money right. You gotta make sure the money right.
Okay, I get you.
Okay,
I get you. So I just wanted to
I
flash
get you. Well, just wanted
the
to
hat again real quick.
flash
Yes,
the hat
digging
again
it.
real quick.
Fat Patch,
Super
Family
dope.
Bloodline,
The Fat
That
Patch
is
Family Bloodline
very nice.
hat.
I'm gonna look up the video. The young lady who did it, her name
I'm gonna look up the young lady who did it. Her name is Gabby. I can't remember the name of the song, but I'm gonna give it a shout out. I'm plug
her, actually.
that's for sure. I'm gonna plug her actually. It's just so I'm gonna plug her.
So we got a lot going on.
Yeah.
So we got a
I
lot.
was since I've been doing a lot of
I
moving
was
around, I didn't get a chance to read.
since I've been doing a lot of around, I didn't get a chance
I
to
know Dirk,
read
you wanted
her,
to talk about
but I know Dirt. You wanted to talk
role of dominance in a
the
relationship.
role of dominance
The Brat
in a
said something about
relationship. You
that,
were
or
talking like the Brat,
how'd that come about?
the Brat said something that, or how'd that come about?
Uh, pretty much, I was just thinking about the brat, in her situation, with her being pregnant now. I was like,
Let's give her a round of applause because pregnant at
yeah, first and
49,
foremost,
48, 49. That's something.
That's scary, man. For me,
I would think
Scary,
it's scary
man.
for her
Me,
too.
I 49.
think about something.
Yeah, I
Man,
mean, considering the fact
think
that
about
like
so.
they were trying to get pregnant for a while. I think it's been like 2 years now, and they had to go through a lot of stuff. There was a
Yeah.
miscarriage, and she had to have like fibroids and stuff removed. So it was a lot to have this child. So this is a miracle for
Oh
them,
God.
and for like somebody like that just gives me hope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a struggle for me also getting pregnant. I mean, I'm doing
Yeah.
everything that I can because I don't got the brat money, but on the end that what I can do.
Right.
But I mean, it just gives me hope, you know.
So I didn't know that it
It,
taken like
it,
all of that. But
I didn't know that
I
it
know
did
that
like
it
all of
took
that.
some stuff.
But
Age matters.
I know that it's like some thing plus
It
age
does.
matters to women carrying too.
Yeah, 49. That's a miracle.
That is.
Again, boy, that's a daggone miracle.
But you were
That's
saying,
all.
but the dominant part there, that's what I was
But
trying to
you was,
figure out.
but the dominant part there, that's what I was trying to. I didn't know that Brad had made a stop about it. I didn't know Brad had
just knowing that Judy already had conceived, you know what I'm saying? She got two boys, also had a grandson, grandbabies also. So
So,
I thought that she would have been the one to. I thought she would have been the one that would have gave birth, but she said she wanted the brat to have. She would have liked that motherhood experience, you know. So she that's why they took that right on that road. But I just never thought that the brat would have been the one pregnant, and just because I thought she was the dominant figure in the household, meaning like every relationship, I think is like sometimes the woman is in a male female relationship, the woman is a dominant figure. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have that. So, but I just look at the brat as a dominant figure, and I just wanted to talk about is there dominant roles in relationships, or is there not?
okay. So, okay from that standpoint, off as
Are you gonna say Butch?
no, comes off as the stud. I'm guessing.
Okay, so I guess Butch isn't a real thing anymore. Is it?
Yeah, I would say yeah,
I guess
yeah, I
Butch
would say
isn't a real
yeah.
thing anymore.
I'm not sure.
And
But not even
But they're both still women, and either of them was able to carry the baby.
Wait, they're both stud women?
No, well,
Wait, they're
in their
both
relationship,
stud
Judy is
women?
film,
Wait,
and
they're both
but also I think is what they consider Brad. I think they call them film studs because she's like a girly stud.
There's so much about that life I don't
It
know
is.
about.
It's a lot.
there's
It's a
so
whole
much about that
situation.
life I don't know
But
about.
I feel like with them both being women, and whichever one was easier for them to carry the baby, that's who did it. I don't think it was a dominant thing or anything like that. And I don't think just because the brat has the stud or the more masculine um mentality
No, no,
that
that
makes
ain't
her
even what.
dominant in any way.
Yeah, that's not what I was touching on. I was just talking about like, you know what I'm saying. I still think she like the dominant, like I don't want to say masculine, but I think just a dominant like she is looked upon to make decisions. You know what I'm saying? She is the protector in the relationship. She's a lot more than just
She would resemble the dude. Damn.
dominant.
The dude in a
She would
relationship,
resemble the
right?
dude. Yeah. Dude in a relationship, right?
That sound does not sound right to me.
Or like she her is different.
It's more,
Essentially, right? It's more.
yeah, 'cause I think the only word we can use in this situation is masculine.
Yeah, I think the only word we can use in this situation is mask.
Cause no, I even spoke on. That's why I spoke on a male female relationship. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a woman is more dominant than the male. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
Sure.
just you know what I'm saying like a physical strength. Like a
Sure.
woman, like boom, she not only she just I don't know how to put it into context. That's why I thought y'all would have a little bit more
So, but my thing is
you
like,
know what I'm saying?
I
Because
mean, I think if anything was to go down, that Judy would jump just as fast as Brett would as far as the protective aspect. I don't think nobody's looking at the Brat to be like the protector.
no, I think we just taking little things out of content. I mean, just
Yeah.
taking little words
Okay, so
instead of just taking them
okay.
dominant. Like it's somebody is the dominant figure in the household. You know what I'm saying?
Uh
Whether
huh.
male or female. That's what I'm getting at. Pretty
Uh
much,
huh.
there is.
Okay.
I'm saying that's what I'm
But
saying.
does
I
it
ain't gonna
really
ask
need to
you
be a
your
dominant
opinion.
figure in the household though? Can it just be equal?
I don't think it could be.
That ain't the
I don't
question.
think it can be
You
equal.
answer the question with another question. I
How?
don't. I think, like I was saying, this me. I think there is a dominant figure in every household.
Okay. So let's say I don't know because I feel like
Everybody play
it
their
depends on
role,
the
but
situation.
I think
Yeah. So I think I agree with that
Yeah.
because
So I think
you can't be
because
dominant in everything as far as the household is
you can't
concerned.
be dominant in everything as a household is concerned.
Here's an example, right?
So
And I
here's an right,
I might be using the word dominant
and
or
I might be using the word dominant in the wrong context.
this golf ain't good. But Maya is more
This golf
competent
ain't quit,
with money
but
than
it
I am.
is more
And that's
competent
based off of
with
her
money than I am,
profession, right?
and that's based
So
off
if we
of
move in
her
together,
profession, right?
I would like
So men together,
easily be like, hey,
I
we
would
can
like
work over
easily be
finances,
like, hey,
or I'd like
we
to
go
work
over
over finances.
finance.
what you saying. I don't know if y'all heard the delay, but
Yeah, it's
it's
kind of
breaking
sound
up
like
for
it's
me.
like he underwater, like it's kind of bubbly or something. On
Oh,
my end, that's what it sounds like.
I'm all
Hmm.
It just sounds like a double
really
take.
I
Like
think I
you,
can fix that.
okay. Second, I think I can fix that.
Okay.
yeah. And I know everybody got their roles. You know, I mean not roles, but I guess what juice
It's a
because
role.
everybody.
It's a
Yeah,
role.
but I think it's I don't know. I guess that would be like a protector or whatever, like you saying, or the I don't know, cause I don't know. Throw my
Cause
question
I
out the
mean,
window.
no, we're not throwing it out the window because I want to discuss it. Because I just feel like that it should be like it's in a household. It should be an equal balance. That nobody's dominant. It's just that you're good at this and you're better at this, so that's what you do.
Okay, everybody just
Like, cause
playing
like
their role.
yeah,
Using
yeah.
their
Cause I
strengths.
feel
Just
like
playing their
if
strengths.
it
Okay.
yeah, and it's like a shared. It's a shared experience, not that someone's be like you do this and I'm gonna do this and that's just how it's gonna be. It's no, we got to play to our strength. I mean, because I cook
Gotcha.
because that's playing to my strength. Um, I deal with the kids on the most on the mostly because that's one of my strengths. My husband, my partner is the fun parent. They don't want to. He don't want to, come off as the bad guy. So that's just I. So like on the outside looking in, people may say that I'm the dominant one in my household, but that's not how it is. We have a shared dynamic.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So how do you feel like in your household? Do you feel like you're dominant in your household, and what makes you dominant?
I, no, I think pretty much what you just said. You know, we played our strengths around here.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, I think that's it. We played our strengths around here, but like you said, I'm perceived as the dominant one when looked at from outside looking in. You know, so
Hmm.
I guess that's what I was looking at when I was saying it. Like, there's always like somebody's always looked upon as that dominant figure in the household, and it's not
Hmm.
necessarily always the father or whoever the male is in that household. You know.
Right. Okay. So do you think like if you think like of a house dad and the wife is going out to work, do you feel like she's the dominant one? Like,
That's
is
how it
that what
would
you
be
think?
perceived. Yeah, yeah, correct. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even though, like you
So,
say, that might be playing to his strength because he might be the fun dad, or he might just, you know what I'm saying, he might take care of a lot of other things on the back end, you know. But
hmm,
yeah, that's how it be perceived.
okay, I see. That's okay. I mean, I can get with it. But I just feel like nowadays that dominance is not a major part of a household. It's like not like it was like back in the day because there's those equal rights. There's been equal rights movements and stuff since then, and the women are out working and they're making their own way. And some may come off as the independent woman. And uh-oh, we trying to get our sound together over here. So yeah, I just don't think that's like a major thing anymore.
Gotcha. I don't think so neither. I was just
Yeah,
asking, but
like
some
compared
people
to
say that.
like when our grandparents and stuff was coming up, we knew that granddad was the man and he went out and made the money. Mom stayed home, raised kids, this, that, and the third. But and since he was making the money, he was the dominant one. But now that women are out making money, they're like, hey,
Right, right. We're gonna split this down the middle.
yeah, we're no longer barefoot and pregnant out in these streets. We stepping in our stilettos with our iPhones and Fortune 500 businesses.
Right. Notated. I mean,
Noted. Okay.
Yeah.
So what else we got going on?
That was weird.
What happened?
Uh, Earphones. Technology.
Oh,
It
okay.
can trick you sometimes.
Okay.
Have me confused.
Okay. Unmute yourself so I can see if I can hear you.
Okay. I shouldn't be
Okay.
the one anymore. Should be good.
That's what anymore. Should be good.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes,
Nope.
no, maybe so.
Still underwater.
No.
It's a lag. It's like a really bad lag, and it's like breaking up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Don't know what that's caused by.
Yeah, me either.
Don't know what that's caused by.
So,
Who playing Roblox? I heard it.
So,
Twins.
Okay. So it looks like we have another subject that y'all wanted to talk about: polygamous
polygamous
marriages.
marriage.
yes.
Yes,
Man.
yes. The reason why I was sounding like I was underwater is because I can't on the microphone. It'll do that. So, you made a statement earlier, or was it you or Dirk? I can't remember who made that statement about some saying that in polygamous marriages or in the marriages, or and the women that are in those marriages are, uh, golly, what was the statement one of y'all made? I'm trying to remember. We were talking, as a matter of fact. We were in and out.
Oh, that's crazy.
Gee, you might have to slide over with Wanda.
You
Sir,
said you might have to slide over here with me.
I know, right?
So, which is fine. We can do that.
Okay. How about now?
Okay, how about now?
'Cause it'll go in and out depending on how
It'll go in and out depending how
actual microphone.
far or close to where I am from the actual microphone. So that should be better.
What?
No.
What?
What in the blue blazes?
I know, right?
What in blazes?
It was working well earlier.
Man, and it was working well earlier.
We got another trick. Y'all keep going.
Okay.
The trick.
So what
Y'all
were we
keep
gonna
going. Y'all keep going.
what were we say? So polygamous marriages. Are we what were we discussing? If they work or what? What was the context of this?
The type of people that are in it.
Ah,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't know people.
The
I
type
didn't know
of
people
person
still.
inside. The type of man or the type of woman inside of that.
got it. So we are the type of people who enter polygamous marriages, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
It it'll probably be cool for a weekend. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, you know what I'm saying?
Not cool for a weekend.
Cool.
I don't know, cause me personally, I'm not into sharing. That's just me.
Potato chips.
I don't share anything. I'm not sharing nothing. Not potato chips, not a Reese's, not a Twix, not a nothing. I don't care if I got two, three, four, five of them. I'm not sharing. I shared everything my whole life. I'm the oldest sibling of five, 8 kids. I'm not sharing nothing, especially my doggone husband.
Say 5 to 8 kids.
Yay.
Holy cow, are you serious?
I'm just saying. And no, that's not in my ministry. I don't think me personally could be in a polygamous relationship. But why would you think it'd be fun for a weekend? Like, explain that to me.
It's called swinging.
I was just saying,
I know you
for
was
a
joking,
weekend,
but
you know what I'm
still,
saying? It'll be. I don't see how emotionally people go through that. You know what I'm saying?
right?
And
Like, my jealousy level
yeah,
is like ridiculous.
I mean, or either you just don't care that much about a person that you just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Which is that's what I'm thinking. Like you have to be the
Can
right
you can
same
you
person to do
love
that. You
two
know.
people at once? I think we had this discussion
I
before.
think, and I said I think you can,
We
but
did, Doug said you can.
that's I think
And
that's like
I think
a
I agree
love
with him.
triangle as opposed to like three people as
Sister
opposed to
wives
a
or something.
community.
A community
Yeah,
of wives. Yeah. I don't think that. Mm-mm. So okay, if I can have two husbands, I don't think I'll be able to even. Cause I'll be like, cause I'm sure one of them will have something more than the other one would have, or one is doing something better than another one, and I would just be like, eventually start resenting one of them. Be like, look, why you even here?
Oh God.
or that can be the plus side. You know what I'm saying? Like both of them got something that you love different. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them don't like to go to the movies, but you like to go to the movies. One of them might like to go
Hmm.
to the ball game. The other one don't like sports. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get the best of
Yeah.
both worlds. I would assume. You know.
Okay,
So
I can see your point there, but at the same time, that is a lot of stress. That's a lot of stress trying to
yeah.
what is that? Well, I guess it's not juggling two people since we know about each other. But I just feel like the way that my jealousy level is set up and the way that I'm like I'm selfish about certain things. There's no way that I could be in a polygamous relationship. Now, what type of people do you feel like that this could work for though?
That's the question.
The question.
I don't know, cause
I say lazy men and women with low
I
self
don't know.
esteem, or vice versa.
That's what she said. Lazy
Whoa,
man.
that's what
That's
you
what she
lazy
I was gonna
men.
say
That's
low
what
self
you
esteem,
said.
but I'm not. I'm not. You gotta have some type of confidence or just like you say, just
What
have
type of
fun.
confidence do you have that you feel like you need to share your mate with somebody else? That's not confident. You should be enough.
So,
I'm enough for my mate.
so
So
I was listening to a brother talk.
I
This
was
mic should be better.
I was listening to a brother talk. This mic should be
A little
better.
bit of a delay, but you should be able to hear me better.
A little bit of a delay, but you should be able to hear that.
Yeah? No?
It's still going in and out for some
Yeah?
reason. I
No?
don't know why it's doing that.
Or maybe
It's going in and out for some reason.
maybe I just grab
We'll
it.
just
Do it
I'm gonna
sound
just
bad on
grab.
your end?
Maybe I just might keep it right here. That's funny. I'm gonna have to keep it rocking though. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there was a brother that I was talking about. I don't want to say, but he's a really well-to-do guy, and he's established. And so his first wife was asked about. He was with his wife. He might have had two of his wives on the show, but one of the people asked, like, so how did y'all end up in a polygamous marriage? And when he started talking, the angle that he took talking about marriages was the angle of economics. And so he and the woman that he was with had been dating since they were kids, essentially. And they finally realized, like, in order to get over this hump or hurdle in America, was trying to actually get some type of financial movement. You have to start off. You have to get at least 150 grand, and that's able to leave some legacy to your kids, son, and everybody else, right? So the number that they came up with was 50 grand, and he said he and his wife they realized that like that'd be a thing for them.
Yeah, you still sound good.
So they rationalized that yeah, bring in another person actually hit that financial milestone of 50 grand. Now that was the situation. So all three adults working and
Hold on a
contributing
second,
in
because
the
it sound
household. I
like
don't know. Go ahead.
you lagging, but it's trying to catch up. Like it sounds very weird. Like your words are going over each other.
Oh, that's dope. I'm gonna try to record the sound. I don't know. Yeah.
Cause like it's lagging, but it's trying to catch up for some reason. Like I don't know, it's weird. It just sound weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Try to go straight.
And it's just.
Try to go straight through your tablet and see what happens.
Okay, yeah, I'll use just the tablet without the headphones or anything.
Yeah.
All iPad all the time.
Oh yeah.
All right, how
I
about
think
that?
There you
we
go.
I think we good.
There you go.
Okay. So it's just gonna be hard for me to hear dirt, but I'll figure it out.
All right.
So the magic number for him and his wife, his first wife, was 150. They couldn't figure out how to get to 150, just the two of them. So they brought in a third person, and with that third person, they ended up getting that 150 plus. Now I don't know what other deals were made or cut inside of that relationship, but they hit their financial goal at the very least.
So they use this other
Bro, would it be
individual
worth it
for
if that's
financial
what
gain.
y'all? Yeah, basically. Absolutely.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like other individual feel about that.
I mean,
Like
it could be a.
oh, it's doing it again, fat.
I don't know. Oh, I was turning it off, so hopefully it'll back off. Turn all that off, so maybe it'll get better in a second. So yeah, I don't know if it's a financial thing. Would y'all be able to, if it's essentially just to hit a financial goal, if you set boundaries?
No. Money is not that important to me. It's not. I don't know. Maybe I'm naive or childish or whatever, but I don't think it's that deep. Not for me.
Like I say, I could only see it as just like some fun, like some teenage shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of
Yeah, I can't see my
teenagers
adult
doing it,
self.
like as an you know what I'm saying? That's the only way I can see this going on. You know what I'm saying? But like and then
Yeah,
to be
some
portrayed
of
the
us are
way
in
they did
polygamous
it.
relationships without even knowing. So that's another part.
Oh,
Hey, hey,
yeah,
what you said.
yikes! But yeah, I guess
Right.
you're right.
Somebody know.
Shoot. I like
So
So yeah,
yeah, I couldn't do the
I don't
polygamy
know.
thing.
yeah, I don't think I could either.
Yeah.
I mean, if let me let me preface what I'm about to say by saying, at the
hmm
end of the day, no, it wouldn't be my thing. It's not my fit. I'm gonna throw that out there first. Second, what I want to say is, if
Not if you need a disclaimer to
if
say what you're about to say.
that
We got
became
it.
a thing, well, because it's totally like hypothetical on the borderline of hyperbole. But let's say if we decided to go down that road and have a polygamous relationship, right?
hmm
There would have to be definitive boundaries. Like, ain't nobody, you're not smashing. We'd have to figure out sex. We'd have to figure out sleeping arrangements. We got to figure out shower arrangements because you ain't just gonna be taking showers with nobody else, right? This is literally specifically and strictly for financial gain. So that other person, they kind of renting a room in a crib and just like putting money in
But
on everything else. There's no
that's
physical
not a marriage.
anything.
That's not a relationship. So if y'all gonna be doing it, y'all gotta do it. So like if she like, hey, he wants to take me out.
Hey.
He wants to take me out on a date. He gonna take me out on a date. You gotta be cool with him taking her out on a date.
I'm just be like, yeah, let's go.
No, by themselves.
We
They in a
are.
relationship too.
No, we all going.
Works.
We are going. That's part of the rules. Like her and I go on date ourselves, but her and the other
Fair
person
to the
don't
other
go on
person.
dates
Is
themselves.
that? But
That's
is
too
that
wrong.
fair? Is that fair to the other person in the relationship? Because the relationships are about fair, right?
Yeah, but you knew what you were signing up for, and that would be one of the things laid out. I'm just saying.
I don't know, y'all. It sounds a bit sketchy to me. I don't like it.
Y'all can have it.
Mm-mm. Could you imagine sharing your spouse with somebody else? And you just walking in the house being cool with it?
You gotta be cool with it. You gotta go in there, lay down.
No, I can't even have that picture.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, okay.
So you come in from work and you like, hey babe, how's your day? And then like, hey girl. Go in your room and you know
Hey, baby.
went down. I personally would not be able to deal with it mentally.
No. And the people in the
Cool.
relationship, like I say, some way, shape, or
Yeah,
form,
because
they gotta
like
take
you said, I come in the house and maybe just want to go to the room and lay down. My bad. What was you saying?
Nah, that was it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I want to just go to the bedroom and lay down. I walk in my bedroom. There's two other grown ass people in here doing grown people stuff, and I'm like, nah, we can't do that today.
So basically, you gotta call the crib before you get home and be like, "Hey, I'm on my way home."
Put a sock on the door.
Now y'all in college.
Yeah, but who want to do that?
Polygamy,
That's too
yeah,
much stress.
polygamy would not be for me. I am not for the polygamous relationship at all.
Yeah, it is not for the faint heart. Uh, it's not for people who don't have strong boundaries, who aren't able to set strong boundaries. So
I'm like,
I
you
don't
can't
think
tell
I
me
could
what
do
to
it.
do. You got a
I don't
whole
think I
nother
could do
bitch
it.
up in here. I ain't following no boundaries. I do what I want.
Right.
It's crazy. No, I personally would not be able to do it.
Mm-hmm. And then what if like the other person end up cheating on both of you?
Right? Then she gotta die. She knows too much. She has to go.
Oh.
Speaking of go, y'all want to move on to the next topic?
What?
I don't know how your audio just sounded so much better, Dirk, but it just popped in like crystal clear.
Let's ride with it.
You sound good. Well, I feel
So
okay. Next topic is C Breezy and the hell of a week he's been having, right? So I feel like it
Yeah.
all started because Mr. Brown, Chris Brown, C Breezy, however you refer to him, um, came out with a song. Chloe Bailey basically went on Instagram, debuted a song, or said that they had a song coming out, and she was very excited about it. She loved working with him, this, that, and the third. Then here comes the haters. I would just call them haters at this point, saying, "Oh, I can't believe she made a song with him. He beats women." Da 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 da. Yeah. So let's talk about that first. That first situation.
Yeah, yeah. Big shout out to Chris
So
Breezy and Chloe on the song, first and foremost.
Everybody knows the infamous fight.
fact.
Yeah, the song look hot, dope.
Hold on.
Ain't Chloe, she's playing the Little Mermaid,
Between
right?
Chris
Correct?
Brown and Rihanna, right?
Are you talking about Chris and Rihanna? Yeah, yeah. I remember Chris and Rihanna. But
So he was 17 when the incident happened, or whatever. Is now what, mid late 30s, and he's still being condemned for this mistake that he made. He's apologized. He's uh, dealt with the and this, that, and the third. At this point, he's just trying to move on with his life, right?
oh, did we lose? And we lost.
She coming back. Give her a
Thank
I'm
second.
you.
She'll
still
be
here.
back.
Y'all
She'll
the
be
one
back.
going out.
Yep. We in real
This
life.
is
There you are.
crazy. But I just feel like
It's the aliens.
that he. This is so weird.
Yeah, Chris been
It's
getting
me.
scrutinized a lot this week. Yeah, he been getting scrutinized a lot this week. Been catching a lot of unnecessary beef, like beef with Blueface, Christian Rock. Been catching beef over not letting black women into the VIP. You know what I'm saying? Been getting scrutinized for a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of stuff he been saying been making sense. You know, and
Yeah.
like especially with like Wanda was saying earlier. Me and Wanda was speaking about the Blueface and Christian Rock thing. You know, he was just speaking truth, facts. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of
Yeah.
toxicity that go on in the industry and in the world that people glorify. You know what I'm saying? And they keep bringing up my past. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
So I would literally have to say I think it's just first off, like shout out to Chris Breezy. I think he does. Um, and that's just maybe because I remember when he first popped on the scene as a little guy, and I've been watching his progression. I saw it was real up for us, a lot of us, the incident between him and his former partner. But I think he's moved past it, and he has made the proper amendments, and he has taken the appropriate steps to switch things over. And I think when when people begin trying to hold you under that same platform or a specific platform uh, for a continued amount of time and space, it's because they really don't have anything else to go to or revert to. They ain't got nothing on Chris Brown. He been doing it for a minute and killing it. Killing. He can collab with everybody in the business. He's always been in the top 10. He's always been a stellar live performer. He's always been crazy with the dance, everything. And so nobody can really like get after him about anything because he allowed doing all across the board. The only thing that people would have to say, oh well, you beat up your old girlfriend. Not mind the fact that she like put her hands on him as well. It was an actual fight between two ass people, and it wasn't a guy like beating the crap out of one person. I'd agree with him hitting her. I'm not saying that, but let's put things in proper perspective and context, right? So when people just keep going back to an old thing, especially after 15, 16 years of something happening, it's because they got nothing else that they can say to or about them. It's beat them in every other aspect of it. So that's just my take.
So like you said, so there was a singer from the group 3LW, if y'all remember 3LW.
Mm-hmm.
They were a
He
group that
I
broke
remember.
up. They started and broke up. But the member that's not doing anything at the moment, I think she may even, yeah, she's not doing nothing. The one that let B2K run a train on her, yeah, her, she she had an
That
awful
part.
lot to say about, yes,
That
she had, yeah, her broken promise, her. She got a like, and Chris Brown got a list too. So that argument would have to be a whole lot of spit flying, okay, whole lot of spit flying in that argument. But like the fact that you have the audacity to speak on this man who
it's
has
like
been doing it, he's been doing it, and
Right.
you ain't did nothing since the real W and Cheetah Girls. Like, where do you are you just trying to become relevant again to have somebody talking about you? But I'm like, this ain't the smoke that you
and
want.
that's
Like,
I think
you
that's
need to
part of
stay in your own lane.
yeah, I think that's part of it. Him having her name in his mouth automatically makes her relevant. Just from that.
Yeah,
It ain't
I
gotta be
like, I
nothing else.
honestly,
As long as he said her name, that's
yeah, I honestly hate that he even responded to her. But at the same time, how much stuff you gonna let people talk about you? You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody that's irrelevant. Like, hold on,
yeah.
sis, let me sit you right back down real quick.
All right.
But at the
Leave
same
my little
time,
cousin alone, man.
like we was literally talking like it be your own damn people. There's been plenty of white men in the industry, actors, directors, whatever, who beat their girlfriends, molested people, all kind of ridiculous stuff, purposely giving people AIDS, HIV, Charlie Sheen. Ain't nobody.
Wait a minute. Stop. Let's pause. What? Oh yeah, you know what? You said the name. You're right. I completely forgot about that. I had completely forgot about that.
Nobody is
Yeah.
saying anything. Like nobody is condemning these men, and they out here doing whatever.
Yeah.
And it be your
Yeah.
own damn people. Like let
So
that
I
man
pointed to the hat
live.
like that. Gabby Rucker, just real quick commercial break. Shout out to Gabby Rucker for the hat again. So when you say it be your own people, and you went down that whole litany of things, like what people like really take in consideration. Come back, I was talking to you. But what people don't take into consideration is like a lot of the stuff that they keep trying to put him under the bus for is the exact same thing people actually go they buy tickets for. That's what they want to see. That's what they really actually talking about, right? And again, it's like he did it and didn't apologize for it, didn't try to actually make amends for it because he did, and he did a lot of different stuff. But people, that's the only thing that they can hold on to. Wow. I think you said, what was the name of the other couple, Blueface, where they beating each other up all the time and just being flat out disrespectful to each other?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Blueface? I can't remember. I don't know. I don't follow Blueface and his girlfriend or her girlfriend. I don't
Krishan
know.
right there.
So, say again?
Krishan Rock. That's her name. Blueface and Krishan Rock.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, hell, let's look the court, one of the court cases we covered not too long ago was Johnny and his ex-wife, right? All that they did, and they did in public view, and they had going on, they didn't have a whole bunch of celebrities just hopping out, talking crap about them. They wasn't the same thing. But here we are, a person who has lost the spotlight and jumped out there and hopped out there and began to just try to take the title from dude, and the person who's doing it, they don't deserve the platform that he has in order to try and take anything from him. I'm just saying, again, I rock with Breezy.
Yeah.
So,
We go ahead, Wanda.
okay, there y'all go. Y'all have to connect back to my ears. So, about this comment, so they like Blue and Krishan, they literally they get paid to be on each other. And these are the type of people
So
that get
I've
shows.
never seen the show.
I think she's from like Bad Girls Club or something like that. She started on Bad Girls Club and then hooked up
I
with this
mean,
dude who's
it's
supposed to
just
be a
toxic.
rapper or whatnot. But okay, so but my point being was he called himself addressing Chris Brown and was like, don't be bringing his situation to his situation. You just need to eat that up for what it is. He like, your issue is you just hit the, and I quote, you hit the wrong bitch. You should have hit somebody that nobody cared about, somebody ghetto as somebody, is what he said, end quote. Um, so, and then Krishan in the background laughing at what he's saying. Like, is that what you have devalued yourself to? You some ghetto bitch now?
Clearly. Class has left the building. There's no class. There is no scruples, no morals, no ethics. All they doing is trying to make money, and they don't even care how they look. The rapper Common, one of his lyrics, one of his songs, he says it plainly, like that monkeys dance around the MTV spots. If the statement dude made for real, they're clowns.
He did.
They're clowns. And what matters is people who like it. People like this stuff and watch it. They're clowns for liking it and watching it. If that's the only aspect, with him defining it, like that just as like that's buffoonery. That's some spin-fetchy type of shit. Golly.
Leave Breezy alone. 2023.
Right.
Let's buy ass back. One day on the family bloodline, we like wear tuxes and ties and no, I'm just talking. I do like doing that shit every now and again, but I don't think like this.
You know? So I want to go on here. We have a lot of technical difficulties tonight. Yeah.
Hey, I'm telling you, it's shooting at aliens. That's what it's from. Hey, speaking of, dig this, right? And here comes a conspiracy theory. This is one of my conspiracy theories, right? All these years, all we've been hearing is how fast UFOs are, right? And we like we get our fighters to them, and they just like do some crazy maneuvering and just take off and away with, and our fighters can't even catch up with them. But all of a sudden, we can shoot these motherfuckers.
Right.
Huh?
We fighting with the human out there and everything.
It don't make any sense to me. Right. I came by I don't dig it. Somebody lying. Yeah, I like that name. God damn it, internet. But all of a sudden, after after decades of not being able to shoot these aliens down, we finally started shooting them down. And then, like, you got China and Russia and all these other countries that are saying that they've been able to shoot some too. Like, nah, y'all bastards ain't pulling us into intergalactic wars. Because I first to start snitching on these countries. Like, we don't none of them. They liars.
I think the aliens just I think
Shoot.
they just escaped Area 51, and now they trying to, you know what I'm saying? Too many of them escaped at one time. It was like a mass uh, criminal breakout. You know what I'm saying?
Mad dash, huh?
Hey, I'm going with the
Somebody
aliens.
cut the power off to the fence. Because yeah, there was a bass earlier. I was at the hospital with my mama, and we were watching the news. Well, I was watching the news. She was watching that because she was going out. It was kind of funny. But all of us, we were talking about potato, and all of a sudden, it just started stemming really, really, really hard. Yeah, it is what Will Smith been training for. Look,
Hey,
I'm gonna do the same.
right. I'm on that level.
Right. But yeah, I'm just saying. That's my conspiracy theory for the year. We ain't shot down on UFOs. We ain't been able to catch them. We still ain't catch them. And nobody finna trick me. I refuse to be tricked like that. Overnight, now we can shoot these motherfuckers down.
Nope. They better
No,
have
I
kept telling us
refuse.
that they Chinese hot air balloons. Better keep it at that.
Right. Right. Lie to me. Tell me somebody's spying on us. I'll accept that.
Yeah.
Accept that. You ain't finna tell me about no damn aliens though.
Hey,
So
if the aliens are here, you can come and get me.
we are
It's
almost
ghetto down here.
I don't want them to come and get me. They can stay where they are. I'm just saying. I'm scared of aliens.
They
I don't
probably
want
scared of
to.
you too. We always scared of stuff that we
They
don't
better
understand.
be.
How will we ever understand them if we don't get to know them? You're only scared of things that you don't understand.
Well, I bought into the propaganda. I think they can do some malicious shit, and I don't want them to do it to me.
Being
I don't want
probed
to
could
be
be
interfered.
fun.
I'm just saying.
Being probed could be fun, guys. You never know.
The motherfuckers shit. I think how it started off, we got on early just so everybody has some background and don't think that we just hopped on here for like, and all of a sudden stuff, we trying to figure out, we having technical difficulties. We hopped on 30 plus minutes ahead of time and
We
we did audio
did
check, sound check, and everything was good. Charging the
until we
bitches,
hit
making sure
live.
everything was straight. I'm figuring out how to. We go live and this shit be live. Be like, yeah, nah, we finna go ahead and mess you up. It's gonna be good times. Watch this, y'all. I'm finna cut out their mics. I don't know how that happens. Don't know why either.
Crazy.
But anyway, let's do what got you effed up. Let's hear what got up before we close this out.
All right, what's got y'all effed up this week?
I go first.
Hold up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Doing loadout at work today.
What you got, Dirk?
I say doing loadout at work today. Loading out some trash today at work. Taking a gondola up the ramp to dump my trash. And right when I went to go dump my trash, I slipped, went face forward with the gondola.
Oh
Wow.
no!
Ended up getting this
Oh
little mark on my nose today.
damn!
Yep. And so
Damn.
The
Yeah, boy,
adult
smacked the mess
one.
out of me.
Man,
But that wasn't even the worst part. It was the little old lady that seen it happen. You know what I'm saying? And, are you okay? I was extra embarrassed, bro. I was more embarrassed about the little old lady seeing the shit than the injury. You know what I'm saying?
But she asked if you was okay, so she was
Oh
concerned
no, no,
about your
no. I wasn't upset.
well-being.
Yeah, I wasn't upset with her. You know how you embarrassed. You know how you make you fall
Yeah.
and you look around to see who the she was right there. Got it on. So that's what had
Oh
me
my
up there.
God. You better call workers comp.
Bad.
if I, right. If I fall, I hop up to see laughing so I can go by them and start laughing too. We both can laugh,
Oh
bitch.
my God. But I'm glad you are right and you only got a scar.
Yeah, 'cause I thought too. I thought you was finna say something like them pigeons had you or something.
Oh yeah, nah.
I thought he was gonna say a rat jumped out the trash or something. I was gonna be like, no.
Yeah.
He just got here, Alice.
Hold
He
up. I
just
gotta
got
respond.
here.
Alice, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
You got the angry face. That means we gotta go out this weekend.
All right. I know.
All right,
For
Fab, we
real.
got you
What
effed
got
up
you
this
effed
week.
up?
Oh, me? We got me? Okay, I'll go. What got me effed up this week?
Yeah.
This whole, like, honestly, I just the whole everybody fucking with Chris Brown thing seriously got me effed up this week. Like, oh, she said, "Where's your face?" She um, it's just and it's a whole lot of nobodies that's fucking with Chris Brown too. And it's like it's the girl Tommy from Love and Hip Hop. It's Keely from the former member of 3LW. Uh, it's just a whole lot of nobodies messing with this man he just trying to live his life. So as I always say, there is never traffic. They ain't even in his tax bracket. So act your wage and stay in your own lane. There is
Right.
never any traffic in your own lane. That's what got me effed up this week.
Okay. That's fair.
Jigga.
What got me effed up this week? I would say a lot of stuff about work, but I'm going to save it for later on in life because there's going to be a lot of lessons that come out and get a lot of people this week. So that's another story for another time. But what got me effed up is sinus infections.
Oh
Sinus
yeah.
infections are they are the gift of Satan.
The gift of
It's
faith.
his finest work. Yeah, it's his finest work. And the week that I left, I lost 20 pounds because of this sinus infection.
Mm,
20 damn pounds because I couldn't eat.
You gotta tighten up, cuz.
I weighed myself. Huh?
You gotta tighten up.
I know. I weighed myself last night and I went downstairs and I was like, baby, is your scale okay? Is it calibrated? Is it wrong? And she was like, yeah. She was expecting, huh? And I'm like, no, it wasn't what I was expecting because it scared me because I had lost so much weight so fast. Like I weigh myself fairly religiously, and
mm-hmm.
I hadn't over the course of a week. When I hit that, I hopped off. I hopped out the shower, tapped it, it came on, I got on it. That number came up, like, oh no, that's not right. Maybe I'm too close to the wall, so I scooted back a little bit. Because nobody wants to get on, like, move the scale back. Everybody, like, doing like this up against the damn wall scales. But I moved back. And all you got to do is move it back. So I moved it back. I tapped it. I hopped on it. and then I dropped the towel that I was wearing, and that motherfucker was a pound less. I was like, oh no,
Oh dang.
this can't be real. Yeah. I went and seen my mama this morning, and she was like, "You look like you lost weight, boy." I was like, "Yeah, unfortunately, I did." Infection. That's what got my eye messed up. That's what got my nasal cavities messed up. And I learned that I can't take ampicillin because I'm allergic to it apparently, and I took one and found that out.
Oh my greatness.
Yeah, great times. Great times.
Yeah, sinus infections are not fun.
That's what I get for laughing. Yeah, I hate them. So sinus infections got me effed up. That's what got me effed up. So shout out real quick. Shout out to Miss Gary Rucker for making the hat. The family bloodline. It's actually a patch. So just pretty thick. And I will get her information, get her handle so we can plug her even better. But great gift, Valentine's Day, great, and I was thoroughly surprised. Stellar work. If you're still gonna be up for a little bit, I'll stop by so you can see it in person. I can show it to you because it's pretty dope. I don't know if you're gonna be up. Let me know.
No, I'm calm with that, bitch.
Yeah. Got work in the AM. But
For sure.
with that being said, let's get on to our closing thoughts.
Yes. I'll go first.
Let's do it.
Yes. Again, my final thoughts are: make sure you are an advocate for any family members that you got in the hospital. Get out and see. Spread love, be love, show love. Always remember to give everybody a little extra mercy, a little extra grace, and sprinkle that with copious amounts of love. That's all I got.
Want me to go?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
As always, guys, don't forget to brush your floss. Super duper important. Twice a day at least. And also, use mouthwash while y'all at it. It doesn't. Gets out the extra germs and stuff that your toothbrush might miss. So also, brush, floss, and use mouthwash, and brush their tongue. Oh my God, brush your tongue. Also, give hugs and smiles. They're free and they change the mood over everything. So, just love.
Yeah. Shout out to all the old people out there watching people fall. Make sure that they, you know what I'm saying, are good. That's all I got, man. I ain't got much more, man. Just show a little love one time for the one time.
That's right.
That's it.
I just wanted to throw that out there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Bro.
So, yeah. As always, in the wise words of Will Simmons, thank y'all for coming out. God bless. And y'all need us, hit us up. Make sure your friends and family like and subscribe. So, with that,
Yep.
good night.
Good
Good night,
night.
y'all.